Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days. This is season 3, episode 11. Hard to say I'm sorry, okay? It was very hard for her to say she was sorry. We're going to jump right into it, okay? First couple, we got Timothy and Jennifer, okay? I was with Jennifer this whole time, like, Timothy, we're watching you because there's no reason why you shouldn't have got with that woman already, okay? But so the scene opens up and we have Timothy is by himself. He went to walk to a cafe, okay, because he has to call his ex boo that he is so close with, Veronica, okay. He is unsure about getting engaged to Jennifer, okay, and he wants some reassurance. He wants to be reassured by Veronica. So he calls Veronica and he's like, "Girl, I'm unsure," and she's like, "Okay." And she asks him, "Have y'all gotten physical yet?" And he's like, "I mean, no. Like that's not in the plan, you know." Why is it not in the plan, Timothy? I'm like, okay, so Timothy gets frustrated with the conversation because Veronica's not saying what he wants her to say, okay? So he's like, "Look, you're not helping me, okay? You are pressuring me to be with this, to be physical with this woman, okay? Just like everybody else, okay? So I'm in this phone call. Thank you for nothing, okay?" And Veronica's like, there's many other options besides like getting engaged. Like you can give her a promise ring. You can give her like a, call me later type of, love note or something like that. You can just leave her the hell alone. You could come be with me, like there's so many options, Veronica says, okay? So he's like, yeah, whatever. And so at the end of the phone call, they both say that they love each other. And I'm like, y'all still love each other for what? But y'all not together. So, girl, anyway, this is a whole hustle, okay? Veronica and Timothy are still together, y'all. Like, I really don't understand what's going on. So, the next scene opens up. We see Timothy. He's in the room by himself. He pulls out the engagement ring and he's like, "I'm still confused. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I want to give this to her or not. And he tells us that when he was engaged to Veronica, he gave her a ring, and when they broke it off or whatever, before he was about to go to Colombia, she gave him the ring back, and she was like, "Look, you can use this for, Jennifer. Like, you can use my leftovers for Jennifer, basically, okay?" And so he's gonna give that ring. He was thinking about giving that ring to Jennifer. Anyway, so Tim takes her on like a picnic date in like the mountains, and it was really, really nice. Jennifer looked beautiful. Jennifer always looks beautiful. Her earrings were nice. Her little dress with the slit was nice. Okay, Jennifer be working it, okay? And I appreciate it. They get up there and she's like, "Look, this is all nice and we've been having a good time, but you know what? I've been thinking that you're gay." Because you don't want to touch me, you don't want to get physical with me, you don't want to even you don't even look me up and down. Like, what is going on, okay? And he's like, "I mean, that one time we was about to, like, my stomach hurt and I didn't feel like doing it, and the next time, like my allergies was acting up and I just didn't. And he was just giving off all types of excuses. I was just like lame excuses, and I'm like, Jennifer, this man, I'm not gonna say he is for sure, but he is definitely making me question and making everybody question, okay?" So then we see they like, get up and start walking or whatever. And he's like, he's so dry. He's like, "I love you and, I've had a really great time with you and, I really appreciate you and here." And she's like, "Oh my God, what is that? What is that?" And he's like, "It's a promise ring." And she's like, "Okay, what is a promise ring? Like, what is a promise ring?" And so we get in the confessional, we get in the confessionals with her, and she's like, "Girl, I don't know what a promise ring is. I've never heard of this before. Like, what is it? Like, I don't know what it is, but we probably shouldn't be getting engaged because he crazy, and I don't know if he really likes me like that, okay?" So, okay, I'll take it. Okay. So the next scene opens up and we see that they're having breakfast. And Jennifer comes in and she's like, girl, you fell asleep so fast last night. Like, again? Okay. She says that she is a grown woman with needs. Okay, Timothy. So Timothy is really acting like, he's like, you know what? Like, my stomach was hurting last night and I was just so exhausted from, eating sandwiches and stuff that day and like sitting on top of the mountain and getting drove up the mountain. Like, it was exhausting. So, like, I fell asleep and like, I wanted to, but, I like to keep her waiting, and I fell asleep. Maybe next time. Okay, and she's like, look, no, okay. He's like, maybe there's gonna be a day that you're gonna be tired. And she's like, no, I'm not that kind of woman, okay? Like, no, not me. Like, I'm a woman with needs. Like, this is getting tired. Like, I'm tired of this. And I'm like, I'm tired of it too, sis. Like, I'm not even like you, and I'm like, girl, this is ridiculous, okay? So Timothy takes her to a spa, okay? He says he feels bad for all of the all the hassling that she's doing to him because, they didn't do nothing last night. And so he's like, I'm gonna be romantic with her and take her to the spa so somebody else can relax her, okay? And so they laying down and, they're getting their face masks on. And she's like, oh, it feels like I'm with my boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. I was like, get him, Jennifer, get him, okay? So they get into like a little jacuzzi thing. And she's like looking at her ring or whatever. And she's like, so where'd you get the ring from? And I'm like, their producers must have told her to ask this, okay? Because who would ask that, really? So she was like, where'd you get the ring? And he was like, well, that's a funny story. Like, like I gave it to Veronica like 10 years ago. And, she gave it back to me and said that I can give it to you. So romantic. And she was like, how dare you, okay? How dare you, okay? She was like, I don't want her trash. This is Veronica's trash, okay? I'm not putting this on my finger again. Like, here you go. You take it. You take the trash, okay? I'm not putting it on my body, okay? And I was like, you gotta set him straight, Jennifer, okay? Because that is ridiculous. This man doesn't want to get physical with you, and then he's giving you somebody else's ring. Like, girl, it's not worth it. It is not worth it, Jennifer. It's not worth it at all, okay? I'm like, girl, Timothy don't want you, okay? I don't know who Timothy wants, okay? But I don't think he wants you like that, okay? Okay, next we get to Darcy and Tom. Okay, Darcy, a.k.a. Cynthia the doll, okay? So they are meeting up with his sister and her sister's husband, Ricardo, to go salsa dancing, okay? And Darcy has all her chest out, baby, okay? She said, look, I'm going dancing, okay? I need this to be working or whatever. Like, I need this to be in sync with my dancing, okay? So she's like, I'm about to have this all out, okay? And so they get up there and they meet his sister and Ricardo. And we learn that, he likes to salsa dance. Like, salsa dancing is his thing, okay? So he takes his sister and they get to dancing or whatever. And I was like, the sister was in there moving them hips, okay? You saw her moving them little hips. Sister was moving them hips, okay? I don't know what Tom was doing. Like, he can salsa dance, but I don't know, he kind of looks goofy when he's dancing a little bit. Was it just me? Or I was like, on some parts, I was like, he was doing this. And I was like, what is this? What is this? Okay? But he was really feeling it, okay? So I was like, I'm not going to take this from you, Tom, okay? Just do what you do, okay? And so he tries to dance with Darcy. Darcy cannot dance, okay? It's just not in the cards for Darcy to dance. Darcy was in there just doing this, and she was in there just 1-2 stepping like this. And I said, girl, you just need to sit down. It's just not for you. She was doing stuff with her hair like this, and I was like, you just need to stop it, okay? It's not for you. Tom was like, she don't know how to dance, okay? It is what it is, okay? He put her to the side real quick. Okay, he put her at the bar, and then he started pulling some other girls in the room, and they was in there just salsa and everything and doing it right. Okay, but Darcy had to go sit down somewhere with all of that. And so of course, Darcy gets mad like she always does. She's like, he's over there dancing with them. Like, I'm right here. Like, I'm right here. Oh my gosh, they're like dancing. They're dancing so sexy. Like, why can't he do that with me? He can't do that with you because your feet are not able to move like them girls do. Like, you can't do that. Like, you would just be in there stumbling and falling and all that. And he don't have time for that, okay? He wants to really dance, okay? So that's why, okay? So he proceeds to dance with like everybody in the room. Okay, she's in there whining to Ricardo, his Tom's sister's husband, and Ricardo was in there like, oh girl, yeah, oh I'm so sorry you feel that, girl. Oh Darcy, yeah, okay. I was like, Ricardo does not look like he wants to be talking to Darcy right now with this foolishness, okay? It's like, where is my wife? I don't have time for this, okay? Like, whatever. And so his sister takes Darcy outside to talk to her because she's cutting up, okay? She's in there getting on everybody's nerves, basically talking, like, talking about all the girls that Tom is dancing with. So sister pulls her outside and she's like, look, like, why you doing this, okay? And Darcy's like, we're not exclusive, and you're like, I don't know, like, I'm just upset, and I don't know, but I just here I go. I just don't understand, like, why, like, I don't have any commitment with him, and and sister's like, look, you had to stop acting like this because you're jealous. You're the jealous type. And my brother don't like the jealous type, okay? He doesn't like women who gonna change his lifestyle like that. Basically, my brother is for everybody. Okay, you need to understand that now so you can stop all this crying because it's like, because you're getting on my nerves, okay? And I was like, sister didn't say all of that, but that's what sister wanted to say, okay? And I was like, yes, like, Darcy's crying yet again, like, it's just ridiculous at this point, Darcy. Like, I'm tired of watching you cry. I really am tired. It's getting on my nerves, So, sister's like, so, like, are y'all exclusive? Like, do you want to be exclusive? Like, what is going on, okay? And Darcy's like, I don't know. I don't know if we're exclusive or not. I don't know. Why don't you ask him? Okay. And I was like, please, Darcy, like, why haven't you asked this man if y'all are, together, okay? Like, what is the point? And sister's like, so you don't think that's important to ask him? And she was like, I don't know. Why'd you ask him? Why'd you ask him for me? I don't know. Why you ask him? Like, I'm like, wow, Darcy, okay. So, basically, sister makes her feel better and was like, if I didn't like you, I would have told him already. And I was like, but you telling us that you don't like her in the confessionals, girl. So, I mean, I get it. But she made Darcy feel better. She's like, look, girl, let's go back inside. And so they get back inside, and she's like, they meet Tom. And sister's like, ask him what you need to ask him. Okay? And I was like, dang, sister really just put her on the spot like that. Okay? And Darcy was like, I don't want to sing. It's hard. I don't want to sing. It's hard. Oh, it's a hard question. I don't want to say. Are we exclusive? And he's like, is this an American thing? Like, are you jealous because I'm dancing with every beautiful girl in the room and watching them shake it? Like, is it an American thing? Like, silly, okay? And he's like, yes, we're exclusive. Okay, and she's like, oh my gosh, we're exclusive. See my no ring, girl? We're exclusive, girl. He said we exclusive. Okay, she was in there getting her life, okay? So she is happy for now. Next episode, I can't promise y'all that she's not gonna be crying, okay? Next, we get to Akinyi and Ben, okay? Ben had me cracking up this whole episode. Okay, so remember last episode, Ben was like, Akinyi told him that as soon as he gives her dad that dowry, basically, that they are married. Okay, they are married. Okay, and Ben was like, dang, like we're gonna be married, like we're gonna be married. Okay, like as soon as you give him that money, like married. Okay, that's it. And he's like, dang, but you haven't even met my son. Like I don't even know. Okay, so they talking on like the roof or whatever, and he's like, I'm upset. Like I'm confused because I want us to work out and I want it to be 110%. And the Kenya starts talking in this little baby voice, and she's like, oh, you don't know, you're making me upset. You're making me upset, please. Benjamin, what are you unsure about? Because I dropped this news to you at the last minute, knowing you was going to be upset. And I was like, can y'all stop it with these little baby voices? You and Darcy, because y'all getting on my nerves with it, okay? You knew what you was doing, telling that man at the last minute about y'all being married for real, girl. But anyway, and so he's like, so like, how are you gonna handle my son Grayson? Like, how is that gonna work? And she's like, girl, I don't know. Like, I don't know. She's like, I'm gonna love him whether he likes me or not, and that's just what it is. Okay, she don't know. She told us in the confessionals, girl, she ain't trying to be nobody's mama, okay? Like, she like, look, they are a package deal, but he better stay over there and I'm gonna stay over here, okay? Basically, okay? I mean, if I had a kid and my potential spouse said something like that, I'd be like, look, it's a no deal. Like, you don't want to be a parent. So, it is what it is, okay? But Benjamin is blinded by love, okay? So he's like, it's cool with me. Her answer was cool with him. And so he's like, yeah, we're going to do this tomorrow, okay? So he says, he's scared to lose the love of his life. That's why he's doing all this. The next scene we get of them is that he's burning something in the kitchen, child. He's in there burning the kitchen down. And she's in there like, look, the pots and pans and the captain where they've always been. Like, what are you doing, okay? Like, how much money are you giving my parents tomorrow, okay? Like, let's get to the real questions. How much money are you giving to my parents tomorrow? How much money you got? And he's like, I don't know. He has $800 American to give her family. And she was like, that's it? Like that's the down payment? Or like what you doing it in installments? Like what is really going on? Like, what's up? And he's like, no, that's all I got. Like, is that not enough? And she's like, no, it's not enough. Okay, it's not enough at all. She's like, even like men who don't even have any money in Kenya, they can still pull together like $3,000. 3,000 American dollars for the dowry, okay? Like, she's like, I don't know if my parents gonna accept this. Like, this is an insult. I'm like, Ben, you go over to this country, you don't even figure out, like, how much typically a dowry is. Like, for your bride, you're gonna insult these people with this little bit amount of money. Like, if you don't have the money, baby, then you can't do it. It's just what it is, okay? But Benjamin says he is in love, okay? And he's willing to embarrass himself in front of his people for it, okay? So I don't know what is with these half-ass proposals on here. But he's about to go to the bank. And she's like, you going to the bank? He's like, yeah, but I got to do something first, okay? And so he sits down on the bed. Just sits down like he's about to have a conversation. He's like, hey, I got to do something first. Here. And she's like, can you get on one knee or something? Like, can you please do it right? Get on one knee. Or like, can you get on one knee? You about to propose like you having a conversation with me. Can you take this seriously? I was like, get him together, can you? She's like, oh my gosh, like, I'm gonna get married. Like, I thought I was gonna cry, but I'm not crying. Like, why am I not crying? You're not crying because this is a mess, girl, okay? This is a mess. So she tries to put the ring on her finger, and that's how I go. Oh Oh no, the ring here. I wear it like this. Okay, the ring don't fit her. Okay, the ring don't fit her. That's it. That's as far as it goes. She gotta wear her ring like this. She gotta go. She has to go in her parents' house like this with the ring. This is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. This is embarrassing. Okay. So we get to the next scene. Benjamin is in there with his. They're both in African garb. Okay, she looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Benjamin. Benjamin just he doesn't look good in his outfit. I don't know what went wrong, but the outfit looked like it's wearing him. Okay, I was sitting there like, what is he? He don't look good. They probably should have tried something else. Like he didn't look good in his little shirt. Okay, it just didn't look good. All right. So I was like, okay, you about to go into her parents' house looking all types of like crazy. Okay, this he didn't look good in the outfit. I was like, wow, okay. But anyway, so he's in the cab and his stomach is just on fire. He says he about to throw up. Like he's in there sweating in the cab. Like this man is nervous because he knows he does not have enough money for her parents, okay? So basically they're already like late by the time they get to the parents' house. She has to go somewhere else in the house and he walks through the front door and you know her brother answers the door. He's like, hey, you know, let me help you get some stuff out the car or whatever. Some of the gifts that he brought for her parents. Child, he gets in there and sits down. So her family's in the room, and her daddy's the one who's going to be doing the talking and you know setting up the price or whatever to you know if they're going to accept this price that your boy is about to give them. Okay, so he's in there like, hello Benjamin. So my daughter tells me you wanna marry her, like, and Benjamin's like, yeah. So the dad is like, look. You know, we have certain customs and traditions, okay? Like, and certain requirements have to be met before y'all get married, okay? So, what do you have on your part, you know, to offer us, okay? And the daddy tells us in the confessionals, like, you know, if you want to marry someone's daughter, like, you have to make the parents happy, and, you know, basically, like, hand and foot, like, you know, really, they're losing a daughter, so you have to, like, make up for that. So he's like, you know, this is a serious thing. And so Benjamin is in there. We already, you know, he sweats. So he was in there just perspiring, okay? And I was like, Benjamin, get you a napkin or something and just take care of this right here. Just pat it. Because they see you sweating. And daddy's like this. Daddy's in there like, this man is a mess. I know it. Daddy's in there like, first of all, you came in here late. You know, I got my oldest daughter out here. You know, she came all the way up from, you know, a city. You know, I told her to leave her house at 7 a.m., okay, just so she can be here on time at 11 a.m. for you. And you show up here like, you know, late, disrespecting us, okay? And I was like, he disrespecting y'all. He is, okay? So, Ben starts talking. He's like, look, you know, I brought you guys some gifts. I hope this is just a small token of my appreciation. I brought y'all some Sunny Delight. I brought y'all some Hasi and some fruit roll-ups. And I got y'all some Oreo cookies. And I got y'all some fruit by the foot. I got y'all some gum. And I got y'all some paper towels. So that's my appreciation right there. Okay, I was like, this ain't enough, Ben. You in there you got two bags of groceries for these people. And $800. You should be embarrassed. Daddy was looking at them groceries like, he laughed. He was like, ooh, can you? Girl, I'm gonna kill you. Benjamin. how do I put this to him? Because he's stupid. We would usually do this, you know, like at a funeral, you know, if we lost a cousin or something. You know what? Bring the Kenya in here, because I want to talk to her. I want to talk to her. I want to see her ring, and I want to see her ring look just like this. I want to talk to her. I said, Daddy, yes. Talk to a Kenya, because a Kenya is in here knowing she is just embarrassing the family with this man who is in here not trying to give y'all nothing, okay? It's just ridiculous at this point, okay? So Benjamin's like, look, I know it's not good. Like, a Kenya is not supposed to be coming in here until we have reached a negotiation, okay? Something is going wrong. Yes, them people don't like you, Benjamin. You in there disrespecting them, and you embarrassing yourself. And a Kenya should be embarrassed too. No one to bringing you in her house, knowing it was gonna go like this, okay? That's just what it is, okay? And I'm not I ain't ready for next episode when Daddy gives them both the business, okay? But I have to wait, okay? Next we have Omar and Avery. So, speaking of crying, Avery cried this whole episode, y'all. So Avery's leaving Lebanon, okay? And she is just crying and crying and crying, and Omar is not crying, and she's like, Omar, I'm so sad, Omar. I'm leaving you, okay? I understand it's sad, you know, she's leaving her husband for a long time. But I was like, okay, like I was tired of seeing it. That's just all it was. Like, I was like, girl, if you don't get on this plane and go, I think me and Omar was like, if you don't get on this plane and hurry up and go ahead, like, you putting on, like, girl, go ahead, like, stop playing. Okay, so she gets on the plane, and we see Omar. The producers are talking to Omar, and they're like, you know, he's like, you know, girls, you know, they're just so emotional. And men aren't, but I act like I'm not affected by it, but I'm broken on the inside, and that's just what it is. And the eyes tell the soul, so that's me telling y'all what's in my soul right here, okay? And I said, all right, Omar, I mean, okay, all right, you don't have to tell me anything, like, all you have to do is just make Avery believe whatever this is. So good luck, okay, to y'all on that. Okay, so Avery makes it back to Ohio, and her mom and dad are there to pick her up. Her mom and her stepdad are there to pick her up, and she's like, yeah, I'm glad to be in Ohio, whenever. I'm like, I guess, okay, like, it's cute, but I want to be with my husband, like, it's cute, And so they get in the car, and her mom is like, no, her stepdad was like, your mom told me you dropped a bomb on her when she went to go visit you, that you're trying to live in Syria with Omar. And she was like, yeah, mom, it's like, whatever, like, she acts so much like a teenager, like this is not a big deal for her family. She's 19 years old, like, what? Like, it's crazy. So, her mom is like, yeah, like, like, this is ridiculous. Like, your job is not going to let you, be away for that long. Like, she wants to go back to Syria for a month if she can, in the meantime, while his visa is getting approved, because it could take years. And so she's like, so you told, her mom is like, you told your job before you told me. And she's like, yeah, because they wouldn't, like, get upset and cry and walk out of the restaurant. Like, childish of you, Mom, to care about me. So silly. It is so childish of you to care about me, Mom. Like, can you stop caring about me for 2 seconds so I could live my life? Okay. I was like, you know what? This is a sassy woman, and I mean, she's 19 years old. Like, she's kind of like still a child in a sense. Like, she says it feels like she's choosing her husband or her family. I'm like, girl, do what you want at this point. I don't care, okay? Moving on, okay? We get to Zied and Rebecca, okay? So, we know Rebecca still has not told this man that she is married, okay, to her Moroccan ex. Okay. So they are still enjoying themselves. They go four-wheeling or whatever, and Zied is cutting up. Zied gets his four-wheeler stuck, okay? The people are fussing at Zied like, what are you doing? Like, how you got this stuck? Like, stop pushing the accelerator. What are you doing? Move over, okay? And he's in there having a good time. So they do that, and they start walking around. You know, the Sahara is beautiful. They have, you know, some beautiful old buildings they're walking in and stuff like that. I was like, it's nice, okay? And so they go to eat. And she's like, this is my last, you know, it's my last day or a couple of days being here, and I gotta tell him I'm still married, okay? And so she's like, you know, like, you know, by my divorce papers, they're not finalized yet, so I'm still married. And he's like, so what? You're so what? I'm still married. So what? He was like, he was like, the language barrier, I guess. He was like, I know this woman didn't say she was still married, okay? You were so what, hungry, thirsty? What you want, boo? Like, I don't understand you talk. I think I heard you say you still married, but I know you didn't say that, so it's gotta be something else, okay? She's like, no, I'm still married. And he's like, you a married woman? And she's like, yes. So he's like, I know you lying, okay? So he walks out. He gets up and walks out. He's like, look, I don't have time for that. I don't. This woman tells me that I can put up with a lot of things, but this woman is telling me that she is still married. Zied don't mess with no married woman, baby, okay? That's just not what I do, okay? This girl making me so upset. I gotta sit down. I'm so angry, okay? And she comes out and she's like, you know, Zied. And he's like, do not talk to me, girl. Girl, you better go ahead back in there. You know what? If you don't leave, I'm gonna leave. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna leave. Okay, go ahead. Because you're getting on my nerves. You know what? So he calls his homeboy that works there. He's like, come on, we're about to four-wheel out of here. I don't have time for this, okay? So his homeboy gets in the front, he gets in the back, and Zied is out of there, okay? And she's like, I am so upset. If he doesn't talk to me, it's over. It's over. Like, how can he be upset that I'm still married? We signed the divorce papers. And I know I kept this from him. But why is he angry? And I'm like, girl, you know why this man is angry. Like, stop playing with Zied. You should have been told this man that. But now you're up here looking stupid, okay? Lastly, we got Angela and Michael, okay? So we know last episode Angela was cutting up, okay? She was cutting up with them boys, okay? She was cutting up. Okay, so Michael says that he was embarrassed or whatever. They go, you know, sit in the marketplace or like, you know, at a little cafe. And he tries to talk to her. He's like, look, like, I think it was rude how you was acting, you know, with my homeboys, and you was making me embarrassed, like, and you was cutting up, and like, girl, what? Like, I don't understand why you gotta act like this, like, why you can't show me no respect. And she's like, you know what, I was acting crazy, Michael. I was acting crazy. But you know what hurt me the most and why I was so upset, Michael? It's because when I called you that one time on FaceTime and I had a little cough and I was sick and I was on my deathbed and I was kind of halfway dying, but I didn't. And I had one eye in the grave and one eye up. You and your friends wanted to go out and you went out and you left me, Michael. You left me hanging on FaceTime. And I was FaceTiming the wall, Michael. And you was gone. You was at the club, Michael. I can't believe you. And I'll never forgive you for that. And so he was like, baby, I'm sorry. Like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, okay. She's like, you know what? I'm at a place in my life, Michael, where I can forgive you. And I'm going to forgive you. And you know what? I raised that. And I'll even apologize to your little friends, okay? I'll apologize, Michael. But I'm apologize for how I acted. But for not what I said, Michael. I called him up. Okay. So the next thing, Michael was surprised. He was like, oh, you going to apologize? Okay. Sound good. Okay. Sound good. So the next thing we got Angela's telling us that they called one of Michael's friends that she actually likes. Okay, Bodie. She's like, I actually like Bodie. You know, I can tell that he's a good man. So I want him here to mediate because I don't want things to go left, okay? And we get ID and Peter. Okay? They walk up and, you know, ID's trying to shake Michael's hand, and Michael's like, nah, bro. Man, go ahead with all, man, go ahead with all that, man. Man, just sit down, man. I ain't want to shake your hand right now, man. Okay? And ID's like, oh, wow. Okay, so what's going on? ID and Peter like, what's going on? Okay. And Bodie's like, Angela, your guests are here. Talk to him, okay? And she's like, I see him right there, Bodie. Hello, I wanted to apologize for how I acted, but not what I said. And I don't even want to be y'all friends ever. It's never going to happen. I'll never be y'all's friends. I know y'all want to be my friends because y'all think I'm, you know, y'all think I'm nice. But I don't want to be your friend, okay? And that's it. And so Michael gets on the mic. And Michael is like, you know, I don't like how you guys treated my fiance, you know? Like, I would never treat y'all's fiance like that. So, why you think it was nice to treat my fiance like that? And I think and Peter were like, I mean, you right? Like, okay, y'all right. Okay, we apologize too. Girl, like, hurry up and stop talking. You know, I got better things to do than to play around with you, Michael, and your fiance. Girl, this cute. Okay, we apologize. So Adi and Peter were like, girl, whatever. And Angela gets to crying. She's like, you know, if you guys really get took the time to really know me, I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to fight everybody. I'm nice. Okay, and Michael's like, baby, it's okay. I'm here, baby. It's okay. Michael is here. Don't worry. Michael is here, baby. And I was like, I don't want to see none of this, okay? Whatever, like, if ID and Peter are okay and they're like, girl, whatever, like, I'm okay, okay? That's it for this episode, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I got my black lipstick on. It's like purple black, okay? Trying to rock these Halloween colors for the month of October. Halloween is almost here, okay? So it's almost here. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. If you liked the video, if you didn't like it, let me know so we can discuss, y'all. Like the video if you liked it, and don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I post these videos. And I'm always, of course, subscribe. It really helps me a lot. I love you guys, and I will talk to you on the next video. Bye.